Okay, I am making a post-crash GoPro video. Yes, over a week ago, I crashed my 2022 Africa Twin Adventure Sports, or should I say, tipped it over. No surprise that most accidents on adventure bikes are at low speed, and that's what happened to me. So I've been going over and over and over in my mind exactly what happened and how it happened, why it happened, and if I lean down here, you'll see the result. I have broken my right ankle in 3 places, and that's no fun at all. Anyway, so on the Friday, it was a beautiful sunny day, and I thought I would go for a ride on my bike. Nobody was home, and I mapped out a little track and popped it into my Garmin, and off I went. But I took a little bit of a detour. I mean, most of the roads were asphalt, and then sealed roads, and then nice fire tracks. And but I thought I'd take a detour and push myself a little bit, and I went onto not so much single tracks, but little tracks less travelled. Wasn't to know that some of those tracks were filled with puddles and a lot of mud, and I got through all that. I really did. The bike was muddy up to here, about the panniers, mud everywhere. I got through. That was no dramas whatsoever. I got through the worst of it, but where I came unstuck was the compacted dirt was slippery. I was going up a small hill, and seemingly from nowhere, the back tyre slid out from under me so quickly. I didn't have much time to do anything but fall flat on my ass. Now, the bike didn't fall on my ankle. I've broken my ankle. I didn't realise at the time, but I've broken my ankle as the bike fell to the right, and as I said, I wasn't pinned under the bike whatsoever. I thought I'd done some damage, but maybe just a sprain. So at that stage I didn't know that I had broken it. Now, I was wearing my Tech 7s. Now, these are great boots, but they didn't stop me from breaking my ankle. You can see they're a bit squishy there, and not the kind of support that would protect you in an incident like this. Now I'm wishing I got the Tech 10s, which have a lot more support. They're still absolutely fantastic boots, but look, I mean, this happened because I wasn't prepared for it. This is a big bike, nearly 240 kilos. So that's where I went wrong. If I'd had my DR or my son's DR 650, then it would have been a lot lighter. Wouldn't have put that pressure on my ankle. And plus, the tyres I'm currently running, the Tractionators, the GPS, they're 50/50s. They're not meant for muddy conditions. And as I said, that back wheel just slid out from under me really, really quickly. So I was really disappointed. No damage to the bike. This is what these bikes are made for. You can see a couple of marks there. There's a bit of dirt there, but no damage to the bike whatsoever. It is a fantastic bike. And another thing, my ability is really not where it should be. So maybe I should have kept the KLR I had for a little bit longer to learn some of those off-roading skills. But look, I've learnt my lessons as far as I'm concerned, and where my skill level is at. I will just be riding on the roads and those nice fire tracks on this bike. Another thing, I was sitting down at the time I fell over. I wasn't standing on the pegs, so that might have given me a little bit more of an advantage if I'd stood up. So as I said, I didn't know that I broke my ankle and I had to lift this bike up, and I think it must be the adrenaline. The adrenaline kicks in and you lift the bike up, and I had to because I was out in the scrub. I don't know if I had phone reception. I'll post a few photos so you can see what actually happened to me. So look, when it comes down to it, my conclusion is this bike for me was too heavy in those conditions. I haven't got the right tyres on. Maybe if I'd had more of the knobby tyres, I would have been better equipped. Obviously, top box, I thought that was going to break off, so you wouldn't normally take that on those tracks also. So I was really unprepared. As I said, luckily I had the Tech 7s on, and so that's about this video. Whether I post it or not, I don't know. Whether anybody can learn from my mistakes, I don't know, but I'll tell you now, I'm not going to make the same mistakes. It is a brilliant bike. I've got no intentions of getting rid of it, but I can't do much. I've got this moon boot on at least for probably, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks. And I'm pretty keen to get back on this bike and back out there. But it also made me think I might get myself if I can afford to, get myself a dirt bike or a dual sport bike. I've been looking at the CRF 300, maybe the Rally or the L, something a little bit lighter so I can do those bush tracks. But anyway, this is a fantastic bike, and if you've got any comments about how bloody stupid I am for having this accident, by all means, add them in the comments section. Thank you.